Hey, good Monday morning, foggers. All right, so hopefully everybody had a good weekend. Beautiful weather here in South Florida. Um, Very productive on our end of the table. Just briefly, yesterday we were invited to go meet up with Bleeding Blue organization, filming some promo commercials, marketing stuff for the upcoming mental health conference that's coming up in July, right? And like I always tell you, wherever you can get help, you should be there. You should go to those people. It's never about us or them. Or United Front is always best. And it was a great couple hours that I was there. I was able to meet up with old friends that I hadn't seen in a while. Made some new friends that I've only known through Instagram and social media. And it was a great blessing, right? And there's a lot of movement for us, for you, for we, as we talk about. They're moving heaven and earth, right? To get better and to change the culture and do all the important things that we're asking for. So it was great. And again, you should look into it. Bleeding Blue, if you go to their Instagram, they do a lot of great things. Everybody has kind of their own way of doing stuff. They're a big organization, and I can't say enough about them. So if you have an opportunity to go to that mental health conference, it's in July. I'll be there. There'll be other guest speakers and stuff that will be attending. It'll be great, right? United Front, always trying to get better, always forward, never backwards, right? So there's other stuff. I was able to speak to certain people about certain things, and struggle, right? We talk about struggle, there's growth in struggle. And I left there very inspired because, I talked to a lot of the guys that are still on the job and doing stuff. And what I was able to see is that they're navigating, right? We're just in that profession of first responder. There's always going to be shit, right? We can't just say, don't go to work and don't do nothing. Somebody's got to do it. And so these warriors are still there, and they have all my respect and they have all my support, right? And I made that very clear. I'm always a phone call away, a text away, whatever it is. But I left inspired because, you see people understanding now, like, okay, we're just not going to sit there and take it. They do their job, and you see that they're navigating, right? You're always going to be in some sort of choppy waters. Our goal is to keep you out of that big storm. If we can always go in that storm and get you, right? We've been in that storm. We know how it is. But they're in choppy waters, and you're able to see them navigate it, and it's great, right? They know the signs to look for, right? And that's what we're asking for, okay? The minefield that we talk about. Stay away from that area. The pitfalls are here, but never fear. If you fall into that hole, we're gonna be there. We've been in that hole, and we know the way out, like we've said it before, right? So enough with that. Again, you should be interested in going to that mental health conference. Bleeding Blue, go to their site, get on there if you can. It's a great organization. So with that being said, there's other stuff that concerns me. There's still a lot of struggle out there. So I want to send a message directly to you, and you could be not all the 400 followers. And again, we're at 400. I'm grateful for that. And there's other people that don't follow, and I see that, and that's fine. It's okay. You take the message, but I'm concerned, right? And I won't get into it, but I'm concerned. I know that there are some signs from that people put out at times that are concerning to me. So I want to say this message to you. Listen, you are loved, right? The decision to commit suicide and take your life is never a good decision, right? The enemy is a liar. He'll put that in your mind, and he'll tell you, like, hey, listen, just end it all, right? That's the best way to go. And like I've told you before, therapists have told me that people that are suicidal, and I guess I was there at one point, right? When I was going through my addictions, okay? So they look at problem solving. I looked at it more as I just don't know what else to do, right? Some people who have an illness, some people who have certain struggles, and they feel that there's no way out of it, they problem solve and they look towards suicide. And that is the worst decision you could ever make in your life, right? It's a selfish decision, right? It's understandable in the sense that we know you're hurting, right? But if you reach out, there's a lot of people here that love you. You're going to leave a world of shit behind if you do that. Don't do it, okay? I'm looking directly into the camera and I'm telling you, don't do it. It's never the right answer. Reach out. Everybody's here to help you. A lot of us have been in that situation, whether they want to admit it or not. And you're going to leave a world of hurt for your family, for your kids, right? Your daughters and your sons and your loved ones. Don't do it. It's never the right answer. Okay. Reach out. And I'm pleading and begging, because sometimes there's a fear that goes through me when I see certain things. Okay. And we don't need to say anything else. I'm concerned about certain people. You can't send the entire brigade over to these people, because there's also just a way of doing things, right? But I'm here to tell you that you matter, okay? You matter. You're important to people. I know that there's a struggle, okay? We've all been, or a lot of us have been in that hole, and we're trying to keep the ones that are not in that hole out of it. But if you're in that hole, we know the way out. So my message to you, as I look directly into the camera, is don't commit suicide. Don't make that decision. It's never the right decision, okay? The enemy is a liar. The picture that is portrayed to you is all a lie, okay? There's help, right? God loves you. Your family loves you. And we don't want to lose anybody. I don't want to lose anybody, okay? I'd rather deal with a truckload of shit than to leave that truckload of shit behind for the people that you love, okay? Don't commit suicide. Don't make that decision, okay? You're not less of a man or a woman to reach out, okay? We're here, I'm here, and it's about us, we, right? So don't do that. That's my message to you today, directly as direct can be. We don't want to lose you, okay? And there's a reason for that message, and I'll leave it at that. Happy Monday. Buckle up. You have a week ahead. There's healthy struggle ahead. And that's what it's about, man. Okay? I love you. I respect you guys. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for all the opportunities yesterday. There's a lot of growth that came out of that meeting yesterday. And God bless you. All right? I don't want to lose you. 3M Fog.